Hello everyone, welcome to part 3 now. You are doing very well if you've got this far. On your pyramid, you should have gone through a couple of times now. Keep on making notes on your sheet. Keep on referring to the marking criteria, making these notes. I'll go through them. Meanwhile, we're on page 25. And again, we see Gerald starting to be pushed out of his comfort zone a little bit. And I think here, really, obviously, we've got startled what? Again, this kind of peculiar innocence that he tries to project. In contrast to the inspector's steady gaze there. And pulling himself together. Do you mind if I give myself a drink, Sheila? Now, on the one hand, we can see that the drink is quite a clear indication that he's trying to anaesthetize himself, we could argue. It's interesting as well that he asks Sheila's permission, showing a changing power dynamic between them. If you're doing Sheila, look at Sheila's response. She nods. Now, page 26. Again, we've got Gerald pleading Sheila, this reflection of the change in their power dynamic again. And no, that's no use, her response. She's being very curt with him, very forceful. And it's interesting here, Gerald starts changing tack. He goes from desperate, which is quickly dismissed by Sheila, to something else. He starts to appeal to her. The rhetorical use of we, yes, we can keep it from him, is again rejected by Sheila. She isolates him. Why? You fool. He knows. And again, she isolates herself as well. I hate to think how much he knows and that we don't know yet. You'll see, you'll see. The repetition of the you there further isolates Gerald from Sheila. And then again, that power, she looks at him in triumph. He looks crushed. Again, now Gerald's tried to appeal to Sheila in another way, and it's again been rejected. Now, this tension in their relationship is the end of Act 1. Now, this is significant because we can see here that their relationship is a focal point. This is when the curtain goes down. This is what is important. So think about, why is it that J.B. Priestley has made a couple's relationship the centrepiece of this story? What does it show about who these people are? And think about the ending as well. So page 27 in Act 2. What's interesting here is the fact that actually Sheila's bonding more with the inspector again. Now Gerald tries to take charge, and this time he's taking the position of the protector. Inspector, I think Miss Burling ought to be excused. Now he's trying to protect Sheila in many ways. On the one hand, he's trying to send Sheila away, and he's speaking on her behalf, which of course she does not buy. Interestingly as well, he tries to raise the register of the conversation by calling her Miss Burling. And referring to the inspector again as inspector, raising that formality through his term of address. Sheila, on the other hand, doesn't buy it. More to the point, she doesn't respond to Gerald, she talks to the inspector. He means that I'm getting hysterical now. And again, this more intimate relationship we can see in the fact that the inspector says, "And are you?" and she replies, "Probably." They're being more intimate, they're talking to each other much more casually than Sheila is starting to talk to Gerald. Page 28. Here we see Gerald's gone from the protector to something else. He starts to play the victim. So Sheila, almost taunting, and this is reinforced by her use of his name at the end, which creates a kind of cruel distance between her and Gerald. She says, "Be careful you don't ask for any more, Gerald." Gerald then, almost pleading, says, "I only meant to say to you, why stay when you'll hate it?" He's justifying himself. Again, Sheila rejects this. And Gerald changes tact again. And we can see that actually their relationship really is disintegrating with the mirrored stage direction, bitterly and bitterly. This distance between Gerald and Sheila is reinforced by the growing closeness between Sheila and the inspector. Here you can see the inspector starts talking on behalf of Sheila. Now we're going to move in a second to page 30. I'm going to have to switch to another video now because I'm not risking losing yet more stuff. So switch to page 30 and then go on to the fourth video, please.